Okay, so I've only seen Tails, I think, once or twice today. I mean, I know I've seen him once. So here's Tails. Love this guy. Hey. He's looking very buddy-like right now. Hey, I love you. Watch out, watch out. Then he's going to run off. Stay there. Okay, because like I said, he might have came by in the morning. It's hard to tell sometimes with his tail. I know, and he has a unique tail. Oh, since I'm just going to record this guy. And the other tailless squirrel, the one with the really bad tail missing, where it's almost all his tail missing, came by too for today and got some food and lots of other birds and stuff just on my deck because there's so much food. And so that's Tails. Like I said, that's the second time Tails came by at least today. He just came by before I started recording about 5 minutes ago. Before I started recording this, which is why I was at my door to see if he would stash that and come back. And I don't know if he came by earlier because I think I gave him a nut earlier, but I sometimes it can be hard to tell. And there was a lot of squirrels out there, so the squirrel that I thought was Tails grabbed the treat and then hauled off and ran because again there's a flurry, but not that many squirrels out today. Yesterday they were ferocious and ravenous, but lots of food out left over. A little bit of food left over yesterday too. Oops. And because I put out so much though, and that made, I think, the nocturnal scavengers very happy. That guy has the tufts like how Buddy used to. Yeah, what's up, Mitzo? Mitzo's behind me talking. Actually, that might be a girl. It's hard to tell. And I'm not particularly looking, but I'm just saying, Anyway, I'm just very glad that I saw Tails. I'm trying because there's a chance that Tails could come back. And look, there's a youngling. There's a couple younglings that we're perching. This isn't a horribly youngling. There was a much younger one earlier today. I like seeing the younglings. They remind me of when I first had Buddy. When I first took him in to live with me. I still have to do that video. Haven't put it off. I know how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to record myself talking about Buddy. And I'm going to tell the story, and then I'm just going to put some clips over it and pictures that I have over it. Because I love that little guy. I miss him. Miss Buddy a lot. Could Tails be Buddy? Yes. And that's the point of me trying to record him. Again, I know this was a very brief recording the Tails. I mean, look, I got so much other stuff from Buddy. Of the other squirrels. Got so much other footage of the other squirrels, and Tails is just dine and dash. I don't even know how much he truly eats the food here. I mean, I've seen him pick up an almond or two, but that's about it. There's a youngin. Oh, I missed the youngin, but the youngin's coming up the steps. See? No. Oh, okay. It's not so young. Distance. Oh, come on. Dine and dash. I mean, they do that so they don't fight, of course, with the others. And the youngins really do stay aside or stand aside. I'm looking in the background. Could that be Tails coming up back up? I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I'm just enjoying. I really would love nothing more than for Tails to be Buddy. But part of me thinks so, part of me doesn't think so. And I will say what really stinks is now I have anxiety over Tails not showing up, like how it was with Buddy. And I really don't want to grow attached to these guys because, you know, the world, I think it was Robert Heinlein wrote, like, the moon is a harsh mistress. Well, the world is a harsh mistress. Just doing what we can to get through the day. That's all me and Mitsu can do. Just doing what we can to get through the day. But yeah, like I said, so that was Tails, and this is some young ones eating, and there's lots of pigeons around. The squirrels are very wary of the pigeons. And then, maybe a fight going to break loose. But that's why I put the food out in 3 sections, and sometimes the avocado goes really quickly, and then like today, the avocado, some squirrels ate it, some squirrels didn't. Some days it's more popular than others. I didn't put any sweet potato out today. I'm going to put it out tomorrow. I might be doing something tomorrow, which will mean that I won't be out that much to, you know, feed them because I'll be away. So that's like a day that I'd like to do the sweet potato. Come on, focus, camera. There we go. Oh, come on, squirrel. Oh, yeah, wow, my porch. This is the busiest it's really been all day because there's another there's another squirrel right down there. This is the busiest it's been all day. And it's basically almost time for nightfall. It's I think about an hour and a half. I guess not, but I mean like basically an hour before they go get tucked in and hunker down for the night. I was kind of hoping the Tails would show back up. I could try to call to him, but I called a lot to Tails today, and that's when he finally showed up. And I don't want to overcall. I really don't. Because, you know, if Tails is Buddy, then, you know, he should live his squirrel life, and he should come by when he wants to. I mean, I'll call to him so he knows that I'm there, but I mean, I don't want to keep calling to him. But I think I posted the video yesterday. Tails came by like 7 or 8 times yesterday. And so that made me very, very happy. And happiness in the last basically 2 years, I'll just say, has been fleeting. Not just for me, but for everybody. So you got to take the good where you get it. And for me, it's seeing Tails. I would love to see Buddy. And I understand the irony of it all, that Tails could be Buddy, but I just refuse to admit that until I have better evidence. And I need to sit down with these videos. And I will say one of the things about Tails and Buddy's ears are very similar. Buddy would have floppy ears quite a bit. And they would then perk up. I think most squirrels do have floppy ears or can, but like all of these squirrels, generally I don't see them with floppy ears. And Tails has floppy ears quite a bit. And, oh jeez. And just like how Buddy would, but then Buddy's ears would perk up every now and then. Oh, what's that? Buddy! Buddy, I love you! Buddy, I love you! Buddy, I love you! I only caught the glimpse of it, and I'm just seeing if this is Buddy. No, that's not. Okay. I just caught a glimpse of what I thought was Tails. Because I saw a squirrel that I thought with a short tail. Anyway, this is coming to be a long video. Oh, I'm pretty sure it was Tails, guys, because there's Tails. Here's Tails. Look at that. Look at that little scamp. Hi, Bud. I call him Bud. Don't know if he has. Hi, I love you. Hi, I love you. I love you. I love you. Be safe. Be safe. And he's running off, and what better way? That's the 3rd time I saw him today, definitely, possibly the 4th time. That's definitely the 3rd treat. I'm going to end it. I am going to throw one last small handful of almonds, even though these squirrels are eating me out of house and home. It's a very small handful. but the squirrels really like the almonds. And they can find it. It's not all in one place. It's all scattered around, but they can find it. And that's actually best so that they don't fight over it. All right. What a great way to end this video. Tails comes around multiple times. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.